Hi guys, my name's Simon, I'm from Semi-Permanent. I'm here at the Creative Store and I'll be given a list of questions to run through. I started Semi-Permanent back in New Zealand in 2004. Murray, my business partner, started in Sydney in 2003. 2004, I think, who you guys might know in the industry from New Zealand, was Kelvin from The Wilderness, and Simon Oosterhuis was one of our first speakers, and we had the mill. Over the last 17 years now, what Semi-Permanent is about, what we're trying to do is put best in class in front of our audiences. And as you guys all well know, the industry's kind of grown. In 2004 we had, graphic design was sort of an afterthought. Marketers would sort of give us these small budgets, and agencies would take all the big budgets and do all this big film stuff. And as you've seen over the years, it's evolved really, art to design, into branding, into design thinking, into digital. We've moved into the social revolution. We've now moved into a disruptive revolution, and we've just tried to follow that trend and put best in class forward at all times. We recently have just spun off a new product because the business audience didn't quite understand the design conversation, or the design and business conversation. So we spun off an event called Future the Future, which we repackaged the same speakers and delivered it to the business community. And they went, "Oh, I understand that," and I'll purchase a ticket to come along to that. We've got some really interesting people. We've got Bruce Mel coming down. If you don't know who Bruce Mel is, probably shouldn't be coming along. Bruce Mel's probably one of the most prolific designers, published over 200 books. We've got Ivy Ross. She's basically made Google into a tangible product. She created the whole Pixel 2.0 range. Phenomenal woman, jewelry designer in her own rights, a fine artist in her own rights, and now she's basically the VP of design up in Google. We've got the guys out of Media Monks. If you guys know the guys at Resin, they are amazing. We've had that crew down in before. They are the highest FWA awarded agency in the world. They're phenomenal. We've got this guy called Jesper from Teenage Engineering. If you bought one of his original synthesizers, you'll sell it for literally 4 times more than you bought it for. One of the most sort of cult-like music / product design firms in the world. Pentagram, we've always had a Pentagram partner come down. That's one of our great relationships we've harnessed over the years. Of course, UVA, United Visual Artists. I've been trying to get him for the last decade, and he's finally coming down. United Visual Artists, one of the most amazing. They started off back in working with Massive Tech and doing interactive lighting sound systems, so they went on to earn their stripes going through that process, and they sort of were one of the birth agencies around interaction design. And Matt Clark founded it. They're phenomenal, worth checking out if you don't know who they are. UVA.co.uk, I think it is. Everyone really, as I mentioned, through how the industry's changed, we get a lot of all the in-house design teams, marketers, designers. I've had surgeons turn up at the event and saying, "Look, I thought I got nothing out of it. I've walked away being a little bit more imaginative in my work practice." That obviously comes from the fine art angle. We cover all disciplines, so it's obviously everything from illustration all the way through to film, architecture. We're just trying to find, from our point of view, we're just trying to find, so just jump back on the content side, we're just trying to find the most interesting people doing the most interesting things across every single creative suite in the world. So if that is of interest to, this is my sales pitch, if that's of interest to a design team, to even to a management team, or even just a freaking break from the world, get unplugged from the matrix, and just to recharge your batteries from a bunch of really, really amazing, successful creators, then it's a space. My strongest memory for Semi-Permanent was David Carson's. David Carson's arrived at our event with projector slides. So 35mm projector slides that I can't remember what used to put them in. So we had to go down to the archives of the Aotea Centre, find a 1-ton projector, rig it, and have someone man the projector because of the fire hazard putting the slides in the piece. Obviously David's notorious for disappearing or not turning up. He took 2 flights to get here. He did disappear. He was drinking. I had a minder look after him as he was walking around the venue, and so we got him on stage. We organised the slides. We had someone up on a harness next to the projector, 30 foot in the air, making sure the thing didn't catch fire. So that's probably my most burning memory in my mind. August 15, 16, 17 other dates for semi-permanent. If you want to get a discount code, these guys, sorry, I don't use a discount, promo code. Adding value.
Special code.
Special code. These guys have one as one of our partners, so jump online down there somewhere. Creating a successful event platform is, you know, if I chose to do it now, I probably wouldn't. You know, the world of content's changed. We sort of got on board with the game when sort of, you know, websites and, you know, content platforms that were non-existent. And for us, it's all about live. Interesting enough, I had a speaker come back who spoke last year, Michael Goff, he's the VP at Uber. He said he actually went to a TED conference, the live one, the main one, and he said he wasn't like he was at a live event. He felt like he was actually in a TV studio. So we're all about the live. You'll see we don't really publish our talks. We publish little wee snippets of interviews. We try and publish obviously content online. I'm publishing a book this year with Mark Gowing from Formist that's going to have that we're going to give away to all the attendees. That's a bit of a new direction for us as well. So developing content platforms, it's just freaking hard work. Like, it's taken 17 years to get to a place where we can ask people and they'll go, I know who you guys, you have respect, and then we'll come down and say hi to you. You see a lot of events happening around the place, and if you've been one of those people, you know how hard it is. It's not like it's just easy. People have become rude. Like, nowadays people don't actually want to turn up. They'll RSVP and then they'll go, oh, I can't make it at 4 o'clock. So a little wee pot of gold out of my 17 years of research. If you would like to do an event, do it for breakfast and people will turn up. If I'm wrong, come back to me.